I went online because, I was looking for someone that, was on the up and up, and I wanted to date him and see how far or where the relationship would go. Once I met him, I just kind of hid my profile on Plenty of Fish, and we talked on the phone once. He was British, and he had a very strong British accent. We started texting each other because I couldn't understand him.
The word cybercrime to some would cause quite a scare, especially to those who have been victims of this nefarious act. Imagine waking up one morning and finding out that all your money has been gone, or that you've been making business transactions with someone using a fake identity. That is, a fraud. Scary, right? Well, cybercrime is identified as a crime in which a computer is the object of the crime. Hacking, phishing, spamming, or is used as a tool to commit an offense. Cybercriminals may use computer technology to access personal information, business trade secrets, or use the internet for exploitative or malicious purposes. Criminals who perform these illegal activities are often referred to as hackers. Cybercrime ranges from online bank information theft, identity theft, online predatory crimes, and unauthorized computer access. More serious crimes like cyber-terrorism are also of significant concern. Security research firm Symantec has ranked 20 countries that face or cause the most cybercrime, with the highest rate of cybercrime found to be in the United States, which may mainly contribute to the broad range of available broadband connections, which are those that allow uninterrupted internet connectivity. According to the Cybersecurity Breaches Survey 2018, 43% of businesses were a victim of a cybersecurity breach. In the United States, the state of California lost more than $214 million through cybercrime alone. This therefore proves the fact that cybercrime has gone global. A week since the arrest of a high-profile young Nigerian entrepreneur, Obinwanne Okeke, days after online sales platform Jumia announced internal breaches by staff in Nigeria, and then the massive FBI bust of Nigeria-dominated online fraudsters, Nigeria's social media space continues to buzz with implications, direct and indirect, short or medium to long term, of these incidents.
Victims in Colombia, China, the Caribbean, Germany, Japan, Mexico, the United Arab Emirates, and the United Kingdom.
This, in no small measure, has increased scrutiny for visa processors, a lack of trust when attempting to do business internationally, and being restricted from using international payment platforms. An Irish firm which won a world record $9.6 billion arbitration fine against the federal government has also instructed its lawyers to identify Nigeria's assets that can be targeted to recover the money, while many of our fellow Nigerians are on a death roll in Saudi Arabia. The United States Department also recently accused the Nigerian government of making no significant progress in fiscal transparency. We have always been told that what transpires at the external scene is only a prolongation or an offshoot of what goes on at the domestic scene. The question, therefore, in the heart of some inquisitive Nigerians is why all this now? Could it be an encrypted message to Nigerians, or an act of conspiratorial diplomacy?
A well-educated black has a tremendous advantage over a well-educated white in terms of the job market. And I think sometimes a black may think that they don't really have the advantage or this or that, but in actuality, today, currently, it's a great, I've said on occasion, even about myself, if I was starting off today, I would love to be a well-educated black because I really believe they do have an actual advantage today.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume,
popularly referred to as Yahoo Yahoo. Cybercrime in Nigeria has taken a progressive twist. Speaking with Galaxy News foreign affairs expert Professor Bola Kinteriwa and financial analyst Alester Wilcox give their take on some of the reasons this act persists in Nigeria.
It's driving it because there is greed. cybercrime works on the minds of people by offering you what you may not, you are not sure you have, what you are not sure you have worked for, in exchange for value.
Cybercrimes are perpetrated through various channels and networks, with banks at the eye of the storm. Despite various reformations and intelligence units created in tackling cybercrime at the banking sector, Lester Wilcox lists some of the loopholes
that our system may be having. I expect that if you want to open an account with the bank should get your information, take your information to verify truly who you are, where the address you claim you live, do you actually live there? So these are some things that they should be doing. But of course, in our society, what do you have? Profit. Everybody is looking for accounts. Your boys on you to bring accounts. So they charge you based on how many accounts you open in a day.
How can we move on from this? What has happened to our moral values? Respondents postulate possible solutions to this menace.
So that also has to call to question the moral fiber of our society, where get rich quick syndrome becomes the order of the day, and nobody asks how and where you make your money. So long as our moral compass has been depleted to the level where the end justifies the means, nobody questions you how and where you make your money. And that is why it is thriving, because
the fraud stereotype is also often pushed back as an unfair generalization, with successes within Nigeria's startup and tech ecosystem cited as contrary evidence. Convicted but not yet tried and proven guilty, Lagos State Director, National Orientation Agency, has these submissions.
Need not stereotype us as people that indulges in fraud. So that should not be used to dodge Nigerians. We still have Nigerians that are doing well. We still have Nigerians that are law-abiding. We still have Nigerians that mean well for anywhere they find themselves.
And yes, above this, there are some Nigerians who have distinguished themselves positively in the art, science, politics and trade. Jidenna, Wale, Enes Ezejuhi, Rotimi Adebari, Victoria Obaze, Olawale Sulaiman, Oluyinka Olutoye, Chiwetele Jiofo, Anthony Joshua, Zain Asher, Shadi Adu, John Boyega, Nonso Anozie, Adewale Akinoye Agbaje, Teo Cruz, Hakim K. Kazim, and so many others who have backed an honorary degree in their studies. As cybercrime continues to invade the tech airspace, we are therefore advised to be vigilant to any urgent or confidential requests not respecting the standard working procedure. Be aware of any unusual bank transfer requests, high amounts to an unknown or foreign account to a country where the company has no market relations. Follow your intuition. If you have any doubt, it is better to take time and check. Rita Omodia, Galaxy Television, Lagos.